Welcome to the Workamper Show, brought to you by Workamper.com. This podcast helps you discover how to finance your RV travel dreams. Each one of our episodes will introduce you to people who are already living the RV lifestyle or to work camping opportunities all around the U.S. You'll also learn how to hit the road the right way and make the most of every opportunity. Now let's turn over today's show to your host, Greg Gerber.
Today I'll be speaking with a Workamper who is involved in recruiting other Workampers to help at an amusement park in New Hampshire. Today's episode is sponsored by Workamper News. With its Diamond and Platinum membership tools, Workamper News is much more than just a job listing website. When you put the tools of this professional service into action, you'll find out just how easy it can be to turn your workamping dreams into reality. The one-year memberships open the door to a one-stop shop for all things workamping. Being the original resource for workamping, you'll find the largest number of job listings, be able to connect with a community of workampers, and view resources compiled by experts who've been enjoying the RV lifestyle for many years. If you're serious about leading a successful and enjoyable workamping lifestyle, then a Diamond or Platinum membership is for you. You can even get started with a free 30-day trial by visiting www.workamper.com/trial. Embark on new adventures today with the support of Workamper News behind you. Sherrie Hicks has been working for Storyland Amusement Park in Glen, New Hampshire, near the beautiful White Mountains. The 70-year-old park has been entertaining families for generations by promoting popular nursery rhymes and children's stories. But the park keeps growing too. Storyland has already added an aquarium and will open a water park in 2024. However, it's not just for kids. Storyland hosts a popular Nostalgia Night event 4 times a year for people at least 21 years old. In addition to the rides and games, those events feature special music and dancing too. Storyland is not as large as some other amusement parks Sherrie has worked at in the past, but she likes the atmosphere and what she calls the heart of the park for the way it takes care of guests and employees. Next year, Storyland will have 20 RV sites available for workampers. The park hires solos, couples, and families with teenagers. Help is needed at the front gate with maintenance, housekeeping, groundskeeping, rides and attractions, as well as food and beverage. Workampers are often cross-trained to work multiple positions, so there's greater flexibility in the types of jobs they can perform. Sherrie said the more flexible workampers are, the more opportunity there is for additional hours and better positions. To tell us more about Storyland and how workampers can get jobs there, please welcome fellow workamper Sherrie Hicks to the show. Thanks for joining me again, Sherrie. I appreciate your time. Tell us a little bit about yourself and where you are right now.
Hi, Greg. It's always a pleasure to chat with you, especially about a Workamper program I believe in. I'm currently in Glen, New Hampshire. Up in New England, they have the White Mountains National Park, and we are in the middle of that park. We're actually in a valley in the mountain, just beautiful. At a place called Storyland, an amusement park, super nostalgic. They have been here for over 70 years. And we find generations coming here year after year, and it's so beautiful.
What is Storyland?
Storyland is based on nursery rhymes and childhood tales, and it's a place where fantasy lives. It's a place where you can take your children and they can feel safe in a good environment, in a happy, stress-free, quiet environment they can have. We do special things for the kids all summer long and the adults. We have special adult night only. We have nights called Nostalgia Nights where you have to be 21 and over. And we pay a little extra for those events, by the way. So that's always helpful. And we open up the park at nighttime just for the adults. And we do 4 of those throughout the summer. And those are so much fun.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
We have music and dancing, all the good stuff.
There was something similar in Wisconsin when I was growing up called Storybook Gardens, and that focused on the nursery rhymes, and we loved going there.
I know it. The nostalgia is just what brings me back here. And it's not as big as parks that I've worked at in the past. It's a lot smaller, but we have such a big heart here, and we love to be involved with our work campers and our local help and our seeing the sights and doing all kinds of stuff.
It looks like it's not only a park, but a water park as well.
Yes, we are so excited to announce for next year, Moo Lagoon. It's going to be our very own little splash pad. We're super excited about that, which means we're going to need more work campers to help out.
Super.
And we have about 20 sites right now, and I would say 6 of those are full. They've been full all summer, but we could use at least 15. We have 15 slots open pretty much right now. So anytime anybody wants to jump on board or give us a shout out, I'll give you guys the information at the end of this. But it's a really cool laid back job, and you'll just love the camaraderie here.
What are some of the jobs that work campers typically perform at Storyland?
Oh, they can do maintenance, or they can work at the front gate and ticket, or they can work in rides or food and beverage. We also have groundskeeping. We have people that work in the laundry center and people that work in our aquarium. We also have an aquarium right next door.
That would be fun.
Oh, definitely. All the sharks.
You know,
They have little otters over there that do painting now, and it's the cutest thing. And they auction them off and to people all around the nation. It's adorable.
so this Storyland has been in operation for 70 years. How long have they been using work
Yeah,
campers?
we have had work campers since the 60s.
Wow.
Yes, I found an old newsletter from the 60s last year, and they had maybe about 10 work campers. Yeah,
That's
it's
excellent.
been going on for a while. Yeah, definitely. And we had a lot of people that left last year. They were done with work camping. They had just reached that age limit where they were just absolutely done and done with working. And so we're trying to get some new people up here to fill these spots and be happy working.
This sounds like these are seasonal jobs. Is that correct?
They are seasonal. Yes, that is correct. You can arrive as early as the beginning of May. We usually start orientation around the second week of May, towards the middle, get you set up for work. And we are hoping that everyone could stay through their commitment date, which is usually the first weekend in October. And that's great. We go to weekends only in the fall, but Storyland is so good to us. They let us still work in the park while we're prepping up the park for the winter, getting the flower beds ready for spring. And there's still so much work we have to do right now. So there's never a dull moment. You never just have, oh, I have all these weeks off. What am I going to do? There's always something to do.
Actually, it sounds like a winning situation for me. You work on the weekends when the park is open, but you'd have more time during the week to explore some other areas of New England when other people are working and in school.
Yeah. If anyone is into the kayaking, tubing, all that kind of stuff, we've got loads and loads of it here. Fishing, you name it. And I see moose and bear all the time.
my.
We've got our wildlife. I see them all the time. And it's always a nice surprise.
I've always wanted to encounter a moose, but I understand they're rather large animals, so I don't know if I'd like to meet one on a trail.
Yes, I sometimes I drive a van for Storyland. I wear a couple different hats, and I've seen them as I was traveling, and they are taller than our work van.
Wow.
But it's always a surprise.
How many hours do the work campers typically work each week?
Definitely 40, and there's more available if you like it. We could probably work around 30 or 32 or so also. We take solos and couples. You don't have to have any experience. Just bring what skills you have, and we'll train you and make it your very best.
What about families? If a family has teenagers, could the teens get jobs there too?
Yes, we hire as young as 14, and we will set all that up with you guys. We actually had a family of 7 here this summer,
Wow.
and the whole family worked here. It was really nice. And talk about families, my son came up in midsummer to help us from Mississippi. So I've got him right next to me too. And there's a couple of mother-daughter teams and stuff like that around. It's pretty interesting.
You had mentioned a variety of jobs that the work campers do perform. Do you cross-train to those, or are they pretty much assigned to work
Uh,
those jobs only?
no, I will say this, the more flexible you are, the more opportunity you will have for more hours and better positions. I literally cross-trained myself. It just happened last year, and I was doing 3 jobs, and it was post-COVID, things happen, and we're just getting back to normal and everything, so it wasn't a big deal, but yeah,
Are
it's
these
a really special place.
are these paid positions?
Oh, they're absolutely paid. All hours are paid. And when you work on the nostalgia nights, the event nights, you get extra money per hour that day. And they usually will announce that a couple weeks prior, but everyone wants to work those days.
What does the starting pay usually begin at?
$14.
Wow. For every hour work. That's cool.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
are there any other perks that the work campers get?
Oh, we have ice cream day and watermelon day and crazy hat day. And we also have a program called Make Your Mark card that whenever you're given a card for doing a good job, it goes into a drawing. At the end of the summer, we have a huge end of the summer party with food and dessert, everything. And we pick all the people that win the prizes out of the drawing. And it's a real great event. We take a lot of group photos and stuff. And it's just been really wonderful.
What about an RV site? Is that included in the compensation?
Absolutely. We have full hookups. We have water and cable and electricity, and you are surrounded by the beautiful greenery and the woods here, the evergreen. It's very beautiful. And we have concrete pads and we have some gravel pads.
Do work campers have to pay for the site, or is it included?
No, it's absolutely included. And that is one of the perks for being here, getting to stay in this beautiful place.
I understand that there's another perk at the park and in that for work campers in
Yes.
that area, and that's the White Mountains Attraction Passport. Tell us about that.
Yeah. That passport is valued at over $500. It is your ticket to see all the attractions in the area for free. If you work for Storyland for 80 hours, we will then give you a passport and you can explore on your days off all the attractions in the area for free. Just show your little passport book and they'll stamp it for you and off you go. It is an amazing perk. You will go visit other attractions like other amusement parks, water parks, gorges, blooms, canyons, caves, waterfalls. It's all train rides. It's so nice.
That would be fun. So it's an
It's a true
opportunity.
value.
Yeah, the work campers get to understand what kinds of fun things there are to do in that area. I would imagine
Oh,
that they're
yeah.
hoping that they kind of spread the news to the other people they encounter.
Oh, definitely. And we're super close to the coast. We're close to Boston. If you want a day trip, we can go to Salem, Massachusetts. We can go to Cape Cod. All those are day trips away. Really nice.
When it comes to scheduling, how is that handled? Do people work the same days every week, or is it flexible?
You and your partner can have the same days off, or if you want different days off, that works too. You can pick your time off that you would like. And you can control your schedule, how much you want to work and how much time. And that way you can have a nice balance with home and life, be able to do things.
Did you say that you needed 15 work campers for 2024?
We have 15 to 20 spots available.
Oh, so you could get 2 people or a family on each spot. So
Right,
there's
exactly.
plenty of opportunity.
Yes, tons of opportunity, and you won't regret it. It's so pretty here. You just can't get over it. And I try to tell people before they get here, this will be the best summer ever. You're going to love this place. They come up here and they're like, oh, okay, it's just a place. But no, they really leave and they are just like, wow,
Are there any
this was
special
that amazing.
Are there any special qualifications or traits you're looking for in work campers?
We are just looking for someone that's dependable, someone that likes to work with a smile, someone with a good attitude, and we can train you for anything.
So they don't need any special training or skills. You'll provide all of that.
Absolutely.
And are you recruiting right now? for these positions. Is that right?
Yes,
Are you recruiting
that's
year
right.
round?
Yeah, we are starting to take applications now. You can send your application to storylandnh.com, and human resources will get that and will follow through with that. There will also be other levels of the application that you'll go through right after that. So we're starting recruiting now, and we want to get everybody lined up for the spring. We're ready to launch this new water splash pad, and we're really excited for some new work campers.
What is involved in the interview and hiring process?
You can interview over the phone, or you can interview as a video contact with human resources. They will also do your orientation over the phone before you drive up. Again, you can come as early as May 1st.
And what can a work camper do to really stand out among the other applicants?
I think just flexibility, the ability to cross train and do different things. I just help when help is needed and where it's needed.
So maybe the people, when applying, should express their desire to do that in their
Definitely.
resume. And what other things draw people to your areas? I know there are things to do when they're not working, and you'd mentioned a couple of them, like Cape Cod and Salem, Massachusetts. But what else is in that area?
Oh, we have a really good local ice cream place, local craft breweries, distilleries, all kinds of neat stuff like that. We have local restaurants called the Muddy Moose, and we try to they're adorable. A really cute little city is involved here too. It's a little town called North Conway, and that's where we go to do all of our shopping and our Walmart and all our stuff like that. But it's about 30 minutes away. And it's a beautiful drive, and everything we need is in this city.
And being in New Hampshire, that part of New Hampshire, you're very close to Maine, and there is a gob of opportunities and activities to do that.
Yes. Last week we were kayaking in the Atlantic Ocean. We went to Maine, and we took a fun trip over there, a work trip, and that's what we did. Yeah, we spend a lot of time in Maine, a lot of time at the coast.
And if people
Everyone loves it.
People wanted to get an international flavor, they could go to Montreal.
Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons I came back this year. I wanted to go to Canada last year and didn't get to go. So I am definitely going this year.
When scheduling time off, are you getting those days off consecutively, like 2 days in a row, or is it just basic?
Oh, yeah. You can pick 1 day or 2 days off, just depending on how much money you want to make and how much time you need at home or that kind of thing. But you can play with your hours. You can adjust it to what is comfortable to you. Some people are more comfortable working 32 hours. Some people are here to really make money. And so they're working a little more, being a little more aggressive, and they're being a little more flexible.
What's one thing you wish all work campers knew before they came to work for the park?
I just wish they knew how much this park means to us here. It's been here for 70 years. I see generations come in here, and they show me pictures of when they were little kids, and they come with their moms and their grandmas and their babies, and they all ride the same ride. It's just so sweet. And I'm honored to take that photo of them so they can compare it to the old one.
So it's not just a park with storybook flavor to it. It's actually got
No.
rides like the Roarosaurus roller coaster.
The Roarosaurus is one of our biggies. Then we have a polar coaster. And I used to drive the safari, which is the dinosaur safari. And that was when we got food and beverage. We sell slushies, all the good stuff that you could think of, ice cream, make your own sundae. And then we have a couple restaurants inside the park too.
Wonderful. So can people go into the park during their off hours?
Absolutely. And if you're hired through Palace Entertainment, your name tag is your ticket to 22 parks worldwide that Palace has. If you're allowed off, you're allowed to go and visit any of those parks. We've got some in Iowa, Pennsylvania, Spain, California, Wisconsin.
That's fun. Is there a Palace name tag that gets you into those attractions? How long is that good for?
That is good for 1 year.
Wow. So after you've been there for a couple of weeks, you can access any of these parks for an entire year.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, most of the parks are seasonal. So that kind of puts a damper on your time frame.
you'll finish up this work camping job, but maybe go do something next year.
Oh, yeah,
And since
definitely.
Palace Entertainment has so many different places to go here in America, does that mean that
Oh, I
work campers
know.
can stay within the company and explore opportunities
Oh,
at other parks?
absolutely. Like I said, I started at another Palace Park in Iowa, Adventureland, and I stayed there 4 years. And I really just wanted to see something different in the world. And so I decided to take this opportunity and go see a sister park. And I'm glad that I did. This is just a smaller park on a smaller scale, and it's done with such class and such grace. Beautiful.
Where can people get more information about the opportunity?
They can go to storylandnh.com and they can apply online there, and human resources will reach out to them. And I also have a phone number, Greg.
Sure.
It's 603-383-4186, extension 117. Ask for my boss, Trisha Howard, and she'll be happy to help you too.
Thank you very much for all of this information, Sherrie. It sounds like a
You're so
wonderful
welcome.
place to work. I think I'd have fun there.
Absolutely. I think you would. You should come by sometime. I can get you in for free. You get
Thank-
lots of free tickets for your family and friends too.
Thank you very much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
You are so welcome. Enjoy your day, Greg. Thanks.
I'd like to thank Sherrie Hicks for sharing her experience about working for Storyland Amusement Park in Glen, New Hampshire. The seasonal jobs begin in May for orientation and training, so work campers and the park will be up to speed when Storyland opens a week or so before Memorial Day. Storyland asks work campers to make a commitment through the first weekend of October. The park is only open on weekends during the fall, but there is still plenty of things for work campers to do, such as prepping Storyland for winter and planting flower gardens so they're in full bloom come spring. Work campers are expected to put in about 30 hours a week, with all hours paid at rates starting around $14 per hour. However, people can easily work full-time if they'd like. In addition to pay, work campers also receive a free hookup RV site. When people aren't working, there are plenty of things to do in the local area. The region is popular with kayakers, hikers, tubers, and people who like to fish. Storyland is located at the edge of the White Mountain National Forest, which features lots of trees and rivers. During winter months, the area is popular with people who like to ski. The park is only 30 minutes from Maine and less than 3 hours from Boston. If you'd like to experience a truly different culture, Montreal, Canada, and French-speaking Quebec are within driving distance. But work campers really don't have to travel to find things to do. One of the perks of working at Storyland is that all work campers receive a free White Mountains Attraction Passport, which gives them free or greatly reduced admission to dozens of attractions in that region. Storyland is owned by Palace Entertainment, which also owns a number of attractions around the United States and even overseas. Work campers can easily move from one job to another within the Palace Entertainment family of companies. To apply for a job, work campers can visit www.storylandnh.com. From there, just click on the Employment tab to see open positions and submit an application. Today's episode was sponsored by Workamper News. If you have more questions and answers when it comes to work camping and the RV lifestyle, then don't worry, Workamper News has your back. Attend a free monthly Workamping Q&A webinar to get all your questions answered. Each month, the knowledgeable team behind Workamper.com hosts a free live webinar where they answer questions submitted by folks just like you who are learning about the RV lifestyle, just getting started, or who've been work camping for a while. They cover topics like what kind of work camping jobs are available, what do those jobs pay, tips for writing a work camper resume, questions to ask an employer, what type of RV is best, and how to get your email as an RVer, plus much more. In the description of each video, you'll find a list of questions that were answered so you can quickly jump into the sections you want to hear. Register for the next live webinar at www.workamper.com/answers. Or listen to detailed answers now by watching the recordings of past Q&A webinars on the Workamper News YouTube channel at youtube.com/workcamper and click on the Q&A Workamping playlist. That's all I have for this week's show. Next time, I'll be speaking with a couple who've been work camping for a while about all the places they've visited and the jobs they've held. I'll have that interview on the next episode of The Workamper Show. Thank you for listening.